Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back looking at the 2002 Grade 8 Gauss contest put out by the University of Waterloo, and we're on question number 15. So we're about halfway through the middle portion, the Part B questions. So let's take a look. It's talking about perfect numbers here. A perfect number is an integer that is equal to the sum of all its positive divisors except itself. For example, 28 is a perfect number because 28 is 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 14. And these are all the positive divisors. Why can't I say that term? Positive divisors. These are all the positive divisors of 28 other than 28, except for itself. Which of the following is a perfect number? Okay. There's not a whole lot of mathematics to a question like this. They're saying which of the following, which means we have to test each one of these to see if they satisfy the criterion of being a perfect number. That is, which of these is equal to the sum of all its positive divisors except itself. Okay, well, the only thing we can do is we can take them in turn and try each of them. So the first one up is 10. Let's take 10 and figure out its positive divisors and add them up and see what we get. Okay. Something's up with my mouse. There we go. That's better. My mouse was bouncing all over the screen. Okay, so A. A is our first one. That's 10. What are the positive divisors of 10? Well, we've got 1, 2, 5, and 10, but we don't want to count 10. So we ask ourselves, what's the sum of these positive divisors? 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 8. Sadly, that's not 10. How about B? And they don't really present us with any particular order. So we're just going to go through these and work them out one at a time. Now, if you've done any math enrichment, you've probably encountered perfect numbers before. And so you know the answers are going to be 6. The first few perfect numbers are 6, 28, 496, and I believe 8,128 is the next one after that. They always end in 6s and 8s, and we only know of even perfect numbers so far. So if you knew that, you could jump ahead and say, aha, C's the answer and move on. But we don't know, so we're just going to go through this A, B, C, D, E. There's no better order to do it in. And now our next one is 13. So what are the positive divisors of 13? Well, there's 1 and 13, and that's it, because 13's prime. Now, we don't care about 13. We ask, what's the sum of 1 by itself? Well, that's just 1. And that's clearly not 13. Okay, C, as I said, 6. The positive divisors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. Bingo, we're done. We bubble and we move on. As soon as you got the right answer, the way the question's set up, there's not going to be 2 right answers. So as soon as you find one that works, double check it if you want to, but then move on. But for completeness sake, it's a YouTube video. We're not actually doing a math contest here. Let's try D and E. Maybe you thought the answer was 9. Let's see what its divisors are and why it doesn't work. But first, D, 8. So what have we got here? 8, and we want its positive divisors. 1, 2, 4, and 8. 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 7, very close to 8, but not quite good enough. And E, that's 9, 1, 3, and 9. Again, we take the positive divisors other than 9 itself, add them up, and say, what is that? Oh, it's 4. It's not equal to the number we started with. Well, then this isn't a perfect number. So 6 is a perfect number, and that gives us an answer of C. So I like that. Perfect numbers are a fun little math concept. And it's nice to see them every once in a while. Okay, so next question is question number 16, but we're going to take a look at that in the next video. As usual, thank you guys for watching, and join me for question number 16 on the 2002 Gauss in the very next video.